Alright guys, Automotive Inquiries here. Here's my new ride. A 21 Ford F150 XLT FX4. Let's see if it has any more monikers I can think of. Ecoboost. So traded in the 21 Jeep for this. I had a couple ideas of what I wanted to do, a side business. So I went and drove the big three. As you can see in my driveway, the big truck's gone. Sold the big guy finally because we don't have our trailer anymore, and knew we needed a pickup, but you know, I've already had a Ram. Love the Rams, thought the Rams were nice, but fuel economy, youch, in a Hemi, not gonna happen. Hard to find an eco diesel that was affordable because of all the markups right now. Went and drove the Chevy and the GMC and an LT version because I wanted to go cloth. I wanted to go a little bit simpler this time because of seat comfort, and I would have stepped up to leather had there been an issue with seat comfort. But anyway, drove the little Duramax. Fuel economy wise in the GMC and Chevy, that was awesome. However, you know, at the end of the day, man, that truck just felt cheap inside, and I like the look of it, and the Duramax is great, and I think it was getting around 26 on our test drive. So I did like that, but the stock stereo was just junk. Never even been a fan of the Bose that's in the Chevys or the Jimmys, but in the old days, back in the 90s and everything, even the stereo now would be subpar compared to the Chevys back then. So unbeknownst to me, I fell in love with this Ford when the first time I saw it online. It's in race red. The price made it even better. Reason why it was marked down is because one out of, I think they said 10 buyers, or 1 out of 100 is a red buyer, especially something this bright. Went and test drove this. Liked it. Seat comfort for being cloth, super nice. Now this one, the way it's spec'd out, it has the upgraded LED surround headlights, LED fog lamps. It is a sport, so it has the black grille, LED fog lamps, black wheels, black trim right there where it says XLT, black running boards, black mirror caps, and everything like that. Now the way it was fixed up, it does have the keyless, it does have the perimeter lighting. Again, this is not a stock XLT with these wheels or even an upgrade, but do love them. And then it does have the keyless go in it, which I just really liked it. You know, the fit and finish was nice. It seemed to have a place for every place where I want to put my arm and stuff. You know, it did have the power seats and lumbar, which I don't use, but usually in my last car I just fiddle farted with, you know, trying to find a comfortable seating spot, and this one was just there everywhere. So did buy these little rubber inserts. The upgraded floor mats were in it. Got adjustable pedals, which is not a stock thing. It does have these perimeter lighting, the electronic tailgate down. I love the little Ford emblem, or not the Ford emblem, the American flag. It has the big nav, downhill descent because it's the FX4 off-road, auto dimming light. It does have the rear slider, which not all of them do. Tons of storage, heated seats. It does have a locking rear diff. The way it's rated, it's had the built-in tow. I can do that. Now I would never use this Pro back, but I can drive a semi. If you can't drive a trailer, then it might actually be something that is a really good idea for you to learn, but not be the only way that you do it. So now this one is, like I said, I really like the way this all is between the analog and the digital gauges. So I really enjoy that. And I'm going to shut this back off because I don't want it connecting that. Now, I just love the graphics and overall look of that. Do you think the only safety thing this does have is lane keep assist, but I don't use it, which is fine because it actually takes the joy out of driving. This thing folds down because it does have the work surface, and I actually found out in this truck I actually don't even have enough crap to fill it. There's so much storage and fit and finish. Now I would like to see more manufacturers either going to this type of black material in there, And if you think you need to make it look even nicer, then this stuff looks really nice. It's like a gunmetal gray. And it's really nice. And I know a lot of people have been banging Ford because everything's hard plastic. Well, this is hard plastic, but the texture up here makes it look like it's not. And I think wearability, that's going to be good. They used to make vinyl dashes in the old days, and those would crack and stuff over time. Infotainment system wise, this thing is super easy to use, and I love it. Now this has connected maps, so for $85 you can get the maps a year, automatic upgrades, everything like that. And I'm going to do it because, to be honest with you, my last factory nav, when it finally expired on map updates, it was like $700 to update the maps, and that was only like 5 years old. So at the end of the day, at $85 a year, I wouldn't spend $700 in 5 years to do that, but I'd have the most updated stuff. Bass stereo system is very good. This stuff is all blue. There's some ambient lighting at night, and they only get fancier from here, which is outstanding. Tons of storage. There's a place for your phone. Now this hole is for this to fold away and for the work surface to flip out, which again, if my side business takes off, that's going to be awesome. Dual glove box. There's one up here which holds a lot of stuff. A lit one down there. So being at an XLT grade, to have a lit glove box, pretty good. A lot of cars don't even have that in luxury stuff. Tons of storage back there. Tons of storage here. This little guy fell out. So this thing is super intuitive to use, super easy to set up, and again, the stock stereo is actually pretty good. This is beautiful at night. But one of the things I had in my Subaru is it wouldn't tell you what streets you're even on. So once this is on, it'll tell you the streets and tell you what you're coming up to. It'll tell you when there's road construction stuff. So just really great there. It is a 10-speed. It has a 2.7 Ecoboost in it, which, has a pretty decent rumble. I've had a few people already ask me that see this in person say, well, are you going to put an exhaust on it? No, I'm not. You climb back here, and I'm 6'2", and if I put the front seat all the way back, I can't reach the pedals if they're in their forward position, and my knees still do not bump the seat. I mean, I think this thing was set up at 42 and 42 as the spec said. So, I mean, there's so much room. Tons of cup holders. This seat is really comfortable. We got some lights back here. I mean, for an XLT, this truck feels very, very nice. Got some heater vents, 12 volt, USB-C and USB, and then a 400 watt plug-in. There is storage underneath the seat. So there's some storage, but the stock rubber mat goes all the way back. Love that. There is an inverter on that side, so there is no bend, but you can buy aftermarket bends. You can even take this face off if you just want to extend it, but don't need to do that. Again, we got the rear slider. Capless fuel fill. Let's see. This has got the tow hitch front because it has the factory tow package. We got this is an adapter to go to a 4, and then you have your standard 7-prong. That is for your spare tire. This is part of the perimeter light system. Love that. It's flickering because it's an LED. When you come into here, I do have the box connect. And then this utility tailgate thing, which I would probably never use, but whatever. I didn't want a bed liner in it, didn't have one from the factory, but I just bought this Husky thing because I love the Husky products, always have. And I really didn't need to put the back box in here, but I did buy a new backflip MX4. Love it, love it, love it. I had a backflip on my other truck, loved it. We got the LED bed lighting with the on switch here. And then we have a 400 watt max plug-in, and then there's those little black clamps for the box link, which are just basically like little tie downs. It does have the grandpa step in it, which I like the steps that Chevy has in their bumpers, so this is nice to have. Long term, don't know. And then there's these other things to pull in if you want to hang some lumber or something on there. I don't really know. But it does have the soft drop tailgate. The MX4 does allow you to shut the thing with that down, but I don't like to do that. Good camera, good backup quality camera on there. It's gigantic, takes up the whole screen. Standard incandescent bulbs right back here on the back for that. Chrome tip. And then one other thing I did install, and I did a quick video on it, is these wheel liners. You can buy them from Ford. You can buy them offline. Those are also Husky brand. They were like $100, 79 bucks, something like that, and I installed them in like 5 minutes. And basically this just protects your whole underside in there. They clean up really good. So, you know, I do love at night when you come up and you approach this thing, all the lights turn on. It's very good looking. It's very nice. Another nice thing about Ford is they do give you the Ford Connect Pass for remote starting, remote locking, location, stuff like that forever, the first owner. And it works perfect for vehicle location, everything like that. So headlights are super bright. And yeah, I gotta admit, guys, I like it. The power is there, but to be honest with you, like on my other ones, when I was talking about my fuel economy in my Jeep, I reset this, I drive it on Eco, and I just drive it like normal, and I cannot believe that this thing gets 25 miles a gallon in town. That's, I think, what's rated out on the highway. So you can use standard fuel, you can use premium fuel, you can use ethanol-free fuel. You cannot use ethanol in this 2.7, at least the one that I got. But I gotta admit that I haven't been a Ford guy, and I've loved driving this. Look forward to driving this. Thank you for the Kansas City assembly plant. I think you did an exceptional job on putting my F-150 together. I'm hoping that this is a great long relationship with me in this truck. I hope it continues to be awesome and it is super comfortable. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to reach out. You can post a question. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. And until then, drive safe out there and take care.